Hi, everyone. Welcome to Reframing Eye Care Podcast. Today's guest is Dr. Loretta Justin. She's been on the podcast in the past, and we're talking about the Optometry Divas 2024 retreat. Welcome, Loretta, and thanks for joining.
Thank you for having me, Maria. I'm excited to be here.
Yeah. I always love having powerful women on the podcast. I know your group, Optometry Divas, really empowers, women in the industry. So it's always great to have women like you on the podcast because I think, you really bring the industry forward and a lot of women be able to do the things that they want to do that might sometimes think they can't do. So you're always an inspiration. It's great to have you on.
Oh, thank you. I'm so excited to be here. I feel the same way about you. I feel
Thank you.
empowered just to be in your presence.
Thank you. Thank you. So I'm always happy to promote women that are doing great things in optometry. So, I think the Optometry Divas Educational Retreat is something that a lot of women should go to in optometry. So tell us about the main goal and the purpose for this 2024 retreat.
So, Optometry Divas exists to empower women ODs. That is our mission. We have Empower, Connect, and Promote. And this year, we want to do that by inspiring our attendees to unleash their power. And what we want them to do is to address both their personal and professional development. We have a series of sessions and courses that are designed to help attendees confront their limiting beliefs, embrace their core values, and focus on achieving their goals. Ultimately, we want our attendees to become better doctors and better people because that's so important. And sometimes we have things that are holding us back and we just don't know what it is. So unleashing your power is about looking inwards to see what are some of those things that are holding me back from reaching the goal that I want to reach. So I'm excited about it.
Great. Can you tell us about the theme of this year and for the retreat and why you chose that?
Yeah. So, as I said earlier, the theme is unleashing your power. We feel that sometimes our potential, we're not living according to our potential. And we want to help the women of these unlock their full potential because we believe you can achieve greater success in your personal and professional life. So that's what these sessions are designed to address. And one of the things that I believe makes these sessions and this retreat so wonderful is because we're targeting a lot of personal development. A lot of our events that we do focus on educational or professional development in the industry. But in this event, I believe comparing it or rather pairing it with professional development is important. So being able to address your mindset is what we really want to do in this retreat, in addition to all the other things that we're doing.
No, I think it's great. I don't think there's a lot of, education out there in the industry with leadership and personal development and just coming together with like-minded individuals and talking about real life issues that are going on in
Yeah.
optometry. So give us like some like key sessions, workshops for what attendees can look forward to with this retreat.
So the way it's designed, we start our morning with our power, right? So a lot of the talk that I will be doing will be targeting your mindset, things like confronting your limiting beliefs. And, as you can see, I'm wearing a very special attire, but it has to do with embracing your core values, going back to your roots, understanding who you are, and then getting focused on your vision. So these are some of the talks that I will do. But in addition to that, we have a lineup of amazing speakers, including you, Maria, who's going to be talking about some of the latest things that are happening in our industry, such as AI and how that's affecting our practice. We have an amniotic membrane wet lab where every doctor that participates in the wet lab will be able to actually touch and insert a membrane. We also have talks about scleral lenses. We have talks about aesthetics. So all the things that are new, but that will help us elevate the quality of care that we provide to our patients. So we don't just want to target the personal development without the professional development. We really want to target both because I believe they're two sides of the same coin. And if you develop personally, it will help you become more successful in your profession.
That's great. And then the education series is the latest in the industry, right?
It
AI,
is.
dry eye, aesthetics. These are things that are new. So it's great to get the cutting edge education. I mean, for doctors that are going to attend. The retreat's going to incorporate community networking. Tell us a little bit about that too, because that's, I think, why a lot of doctors go to live events.
So if you've ever been to an Optometry Divas event, which you have been to an Optometry Divas event, you know that we do a lot of fun activities that require people to connect and work together. And we find that when people come together and they get into a fun environment, their guards go down, they become more open, and then we share things with one another. And we discover this incredible thing that we are all in the same situation. We are all going through very similar things. And sometimes you will see somebody, you may see someone on a podcast like this or speaking on a stage somewhere. And sometimes you may think that that person has it all figured out. They're living a completely different life. But when you get to an event that brings everybody to the same level and we share, you realize we all go through the same thing. So our retreat is designed with sessions that will get us talking with one another, having fun together, and really looking into our own mindset and way of thinking and seeing what can help us become the better, or rather the best version of ourselves. So there will be a lot of fun. There's also the activities that we will do through our exhibit time, which are going to be kind of fun. There's one activity that we're doing. I don't think I've ever seen it done anywhere. So if you haven't registered, you need to, because that's the only way you're going to know what it is. Because I'm not spilling the beans.
You're not spilling the beans. You're keeping us in.
No, but I'm giving you a little bit of insight into it. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and fun for the exhibitors as well. And I'm really grateful for all the exhibitors who have come alongside us and who believe in this vision and who wants to help all the doctors unleash their power as well.
It's great. Now, there's so many live events out there in the industry. Tell us what makes this 2024 Optometry Divas Retreat different than a lot of other ones, because there's, doctors have so many choices.
Yeah, that is true. And that's why, tribe is so important, to find the place where you feel you belong. And I think that's one of the things that we do well, is helping you find that space where you feel you belong, a safe space where you can open up and you can share. I believe what makes this event unique is the fact that we focus so much on personal development. We all have so many ways of growing in our professions. There are a lot of great courses out there, including the ones that we're offering as well. But I've always been a big believer that you can only go as far as your mindset will allow you to go. And sometimes, I hear people talk about where they are in the profession. Sometimes there are some people who are not quite as, they're not happy with where they are. They feel like they should be further than where they are. And sometimes we look at outside factors as to why we don't have what we want, or we're not where we want to be. But in this event, what we want to do is challenge you to look inwards and look at those things that are stopping you from the inside. Because if you can develop yourself from the inside, you can confront those beliefs that are limiting you. You can just understand what your core values are, and then embrace what those are. So you are true to who you are, you are authentic in how you want to live, and then get laser focused on your vision. It is incredible what you'll be able to accomplish. And that's the goal. That's what we want to be able to get our attendees, to deliver to our attendees, is that ability to become better persons. So we want to create memorable moments. We want to find a way to blend purpose, community, and those impactful moments together.
Yeah. So give us some insight where it is, why you chose that location for the listeners.
Okay, so it's going to be in St. Augustine Beach, and the resort is actually on the beach itself. We selected that venue because we're talking about unleashing your power. And I believe you can't really truly do that until you go to your roots. which is why I'm wearing my Haitian heritage outfit today. Okay, Maria didn't know I was going to do this, so I just showed up with this outfit on. And one of the days in our events, because we have theme days where you have to dress a specific way, one of the days is Multicultural Day. And Multicultural Day, everybody will be representing their culture and showing that cultural pride and celebrating diversity together. So we picked St. Augustine because it's one of the older cities in America. So if we're thinking about going to our roots, it made sense to pick a city that kind of represented that in the States. That's why it's there. And also, it is a place where it has rich history in there and it provides modern amenities as well. It's like a picturesque backdrop for our event. So I'm excited about that.
Yeah, that's great. You know, you inspire a lot of people, and people want to make an impact after meeting you and joining your events. What are some opportunities available for attendees, to make an impact through the retreat?
So this retreat, we are partnering with Optometry Giving Site. Generally, through the Optometry Divas events, we usually have a selected charity that we donate to from the event. So with this event, we're partnering with Optometry Giving Site for what they do in our profession, how they champion the development of optometry, not just in America, but in a lot of third world countries. So their vision makes sense with what we do because they want to empower people as well. So as you register for this event, a percent of your proceeds will be donated to Optometry Giving Site to support their empowerment movement. And then, of course, being able to network with other like-minded ODs and our wonderful exhibitors that will be there. So these are the great opportunities where you can be there as well and to inspire everybody that's there. Your presence will inspire other people too. So I'm looking forward and I can't wait to see everybody who'll be there.
Yeah, that's great. So just a final thing for what's the key takeaway for this event for the attendees and for joining and going to Florida?
So to come to my state where I'm at, like the song say, welcome to my house, because that's where I live. Uh, Attendees can expect to take away a wealth of knowledge and practical strategies that will help them grow both personally and professionally. My goal is that you get insights to help you overcome your limiting beliefs, embrace your core values, and achieve laser focus on your goals. And I want people to leave the retreat with a renewed sense of purpose, having a stronger professional network, and a toolkit of resources to help them continue in their journey towards professional success. I'm really excited and I can't wait for all of us to really get to know each other and help each other unleash our power collectively together. Because as a profession, I believe we are only as powerful as we are united. And my hope is that through events like this and other events that really help empower the individual optometrists to become better people, better doctors, we collectively as ODs will be more empowered and create the thriving profession that we want.
Great. If someone wants to register, what's the website and how can they connect with you as well?
They can go to optometrydivas.com and click on events. If you click on that, it will take you right to the event page where you can just select the educational retreat and you can register on there. If you have any questions, you can always email info@optometrydivas.com and we are there to answer any questions you may have, whatever it may be, to help make this an easy and fun process for you. So whatever you need, just email us or go into the website. We're there to assist you to make this as easy as possible.
All right. Wish you a great success in the 2024 retreat. Thank you for what you do for women in optometry. And again, it's always an inspiration to talk to you. I always have a great time chatting with you though. It's always laughs all the time.
Too, girl. I enjoy talking to you. Now I'm going to ask you a question because you're going to be talking about AI and optometry. Do you have any sneak peek for us as to what's your topic?
Yeah. We got some good data. I got some good data on how patients are using it, how docs can use it, some new software, and that's out there to incorporate into the practice. So I incorporate it in my practice. I use it. And I think it's going to be a big game changer. I think it's going to be in addition to our practices. I don't see it as a threat to optometry. I see it as a great addition. And, from a practice management standpoint too, to save some money as well and increase profits.
Yeah, absolutely. It's important to embrace new technology. You could see stories of Radio Shack and some other retailers that were out there that did not embrace it. Blockbusters, for example, did not embrace some of the newer technology and got left behind. So I'm so excited about your talk because I believe the more we can accept and adapt and incorporate these type of technologies into our practices, it will help us deliver just better care to our patients and help us to be less burnt out because we get more help really to be able to do it. So I'm excited about your class.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Yeah,
All right.
of course.
Thank you for all the listeners. And again, reach out to optometrydivas.com to schedule for the retreat.
Yes, and make sure you bring your outfit so you can represent your culture and share your cultural pride so we can celebrate diversity together. So that's why I came like this.